welcome to match week 1 of the 2019-2020 Sky Bet Championship, and we kick it off with Bristol City, who bought 3 Chelsea boys that were on loan last season, and one of them is Casey Palmer, who scores. West Brom just missed out on promotion last season and equalized via Filip Krovinovic, who joined from Benfica. And another former Chelsea boy gets a red card, Thomas Kallas, the big Czech. A tie is nearing for both clubs, but Benik Afobe gets one last chance in the dying seconds and scores for his new club to give the Robins the 3 points. Stoke City cleaned out their stable during summer, and Sam Vokes puts them ahead in Middlesbrough. One of the newcomers is left winger Stephen Ward, ex-Burnley, and he makes it 2-0. Brit Assombalonga only manages to hit back once at the Riverside Stadium, 2-1 for Stoke. Leeds were an inch away from going to the Premier League, but fatigue got the better of them in the end. At home versus Charlton, Pablo Hernandez tricks Jason Pearce into a red card before smashing in the free kick to give the Peacocks a win. Leeds are the #1 favourite for the title this year. Brentford got a few new additions but lost their 4 best players. Jan Danda puts them 1-0 behind, and Swansea feel like trashing someone today. Borja Baston 2-0. The most beautiful goal goes to Barry McKay, who comes on as a substitute, and McKay also gets a chance to determine the final score at the Liberty Stadium, 4-0 for Swansea. Many new faces at Hull City as well, with George Honeyman from Sunderland as the main man. Millwall only got the table scraps and see Ryan Leonard equalize, but it's Hull's afternoon at the KCOM Stadium. Noah Dicko 2-1. Daniel Betty again with the setup, this time for George Honeyman, who scores his second. And of course, the star player of the Tigers has to get one as well. Jared Bowen 4-1. Millwall get one back via Connor Mahoney, way too late, 4-2 for Hull. Wigan Athletic host Reading at the DW Stadium, and Andy Pilkington heads in the 1-0 before Josh Windass doubles the lead for the Latics. George Puskás, ex-Inter Milan, brings Reading back into the game, and goalkeeper João Virginia, on loan from Everton, is determined to save every Wigan attempt. The result is very simple. John Swift makes it 2-2. But right at the end of it all, Andy Pilkington gets one last through ball, and Wigan keep the 3 points at home. Bad judgment from Lee Camp leads in Cardiff's 1-0 at Birmingham City. Robert Glatzel scores. The Blues have no luck at all, and to make it even worse, one of their own scores against them. On loan, Isaac Vassell doubles Cardiff's lead. The sweet taste of vengeance. 2-0. Derby County beat Luton Town 1-0 thanks to a goal from Scotsman Graham Shitty, and Queen's Park Rangers see a great goal from Edzé disallowed for offside. Thank you, VAR. Huddersfield take the lead via Diakabi, who didn't play a lot last season. And QPR draw level via West Ham loanee Jordan Hugill. Sadly, the Terriers leave with 3 points today. Cross from Diakabi, goal from Steve Mounier. Newcomers Barnsley host Nottingham Forest and see a fabulous goal from Cameron McGeehan, but they have to split the points after Joe Lolly makes it 1-1. Sheffield Wednesday lost a few strikers during summer, but still have Barry Bannon. One striker who is still around is Stephen Fletcher, that's 2-0. And Fulham's main striker is still Serbian international Aleksandar Mitrovic, ex-Newcastle. The Owls are never in danger of losing points today, and Barry Bannon scores the final goal in a 3-1 victory. And finally, Blackburn make mincemeat of Preston North End with a fine strike from Ben Brereton, an easy goal from Bradley Dack, who has an open goal in front of him, and a lovely header from Denny Graham as well. Very cruel, very efficient. Preston try their best, but only get one goal from Paul Gallagher. 3-1 for the Rovers. See you next week. Peace.